Just crazy. Just crazy. It's just falling all apart. Just falling apart. I was supposed to get Tony in here. I was supposed to get Stéphane Brunet in here. I was supposed to get Asia T's in here. Nobody's showing up. Nobody's here. I don't know what's going on. But hey, look at that. Stéphane Brunet made it here. Hey, Steph.
Howdy, folks.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. You can hear me good?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so I was trying to get the Asia T's to come here to talk about their BRX1, 01, I think it is called.
Yeah.
But they couldn't come. We can still talk about it. But another thing I want to talk about is Tony. It's Tony's birthday today, big 40. So that's kind of cool. So Tony is supposed to make it in.
Just a baby.
He's just a baby, yeah. Compared to me and you, he's just a baby. Let me switch microphone. I just want to test out this new microphone here, see how it sounds like. Desktop microphone. Yeah. Can you hear me better? Not as good, or is it not bad?
No, the other one's better.
The other one's better? So this one's better?
Yep. Much clearer.
Cool. Hey, Bill. Compared to all the us old guys, yeah. Bill's up there with the age also, but he'll get up there. He'll get up there. He'll never catch up to us though, but he'll be up there. Hey Draco, thanks for making it here. Long time no see. So what are you working on today, Steph?
My printer, actually.
You're working on the printer. What are you fixing on it?
Well, you got the flexible cables. All the wires going through them. Well, some of the wires broke. I got to fix them up.
Cool.
And I got to change one of the sensors while I'm at it.
Well, you've been printing a lot of stuff with that one.
Yeah, they're busy machines.
Yeah. We printed that big VW bug body there.
Yeah.
That was a long print.
It's right there, actually. See it?
Yep. Cool. So today is this guy's birthday. Tony CC started RC and started a YouTube channel, and now he's big and famous. Well, big. I'm not sure about famous, but I know he's big. Bigger. Presenter, everyone. Now you can make some noise. His intro, I'm just a man, that's what I am. That's kind of cool. He actually went shopping today. He went shopping at the Toys R Us and got a whole bunch of monster truck. So he's going to be playing with his two little boys. Monster truck stuff. So he's been having a lot of fun. And Tony also has Facebook, which is CCxRC, which he posts a whole bunch of stuff there. That's an interesting little car, this one, 1/24th, I think it is. It's the same size as the Mini Z. So he's got a cool little video there on YouTube. So looks like a fun little car for the price anyways. And Tony also has a YouTube channel. So there's the unboxing of his Walt K989. So he quickly unboxed it, showed it off, and I was supposed to go play with it. So that's kind of cool.
Who makes that new one?
This one?
It's a WL Toys?
Yeah.
What do we have here?
Yeah, that's WL Toys. What's really neat with it is that it's a small scale. Which scale is it again? 1/27th scale.
Wow, okay.
So, but what's cool with it is it's about the same size as a Mini Z, but like the bottom plate is metal, the top plate is metal. So there seems to be a lot of metal in there.
Oh, it looks better made than the other ones.
Oh yeah, it looks. Here, this shot is better focused, and it does shows it off. Side comparison between the Mini Z and the Mini Z compared to price, it's twice as much. But he does say the tires look a heck of a lot better. But the Mini Z is an old platform. It's been around for years.
Well, older than that is the TEN-SCTE.
Yep. But it's a proven platform. It's been pretty good. But I'm glad that other people are coming out with other things, especially in the same scale. But the Mini Z's, I have one here, and it's worked for years. But this is more of today's standard with the bottom plate and the top plate holding the two together. So, but it's perfectly the same size, same wheelbase, same width. Everything's the same. So,
But it's not the same scale.
true. They do say it's a different scale because the Mini Z, they don't say it's a 1/27th. I think they say it's 130 something. I think, or no, what is it they say?
Oh, isn't it larger?
No, I don't think so.
Well, the TEN-SCTEs were 1/24th, but I don't know. Never really held a Mini Z in my hands.
Oh, they're pretty small. I have one here. That's kind of cool. Hey, Kingston RC. Looking at Tony's video, waiting for him to get on. He usually gets on a little later. Cool. And let me check something out here. I was supposed to get Ricky back on here from Asia Tees. He was on with us a while back, but Ricky couldn't make it today. So looks like we're going to reschedule a call with Ricky and Asia Tees probably Monday. So I'll keep you guys up to date on that. That's what he told me. So let's go look at, real quick, since I have you here. At this thing. So this is on the Boom Racing website. Let's agree to disagree on the cookie. So the interior does not come with the kit. So the video is kind of fooling a little bit. They do show the interior and a couple little options, but the interior does not come with it.
The interior also requires a bit of trimming to fit.
But I like that a company actually, other than well, I got a brain fart. I'm glad a company actually starts to make a scale vehicle with not oversized tires, like just like GCM Racing does, and it's scale. It's not overdone and like big tire. It's a truck you'd drive at work every day. So it's kind of cool.
It's been a long time coming, if that's what you mean.
Yes. Like everybody was saying, like a monster truck is like the Summit. Well, Summit is kind of an overblown monster truck. It's like stupid overblown with the tires.
Yeah.
It is
it's actually bigger, way too big in my opinion.
Yeah, it is, but it is a 1/10 body because that body fits on the SCX10. It is a 1/10 body, but they just overblown the tires, and there's good reason so it can go anywhere. Hey, Tybo. If you guys want to make it in here, I can paste the link for you guys to come in. Just quickly looking at the where is the link? Here's a link if any of you want to come in and chit chat on the audio side. But on this website, they do show that it's $629 US. And that's pretty good because you get a fully upgraded truck with everything metal, transmissions metal, drive shafts of metal. You get a lot of good parts for that price. Hey, Randy, how you doing?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. Just going over the BRX1 right real quick. And they do talk about how is the BRX different. So it is kind of based on a truck that you drive to work every day. So that's why it doesn't have oversized tires. Tires are actually tucked into the fenders and all that. So it's a nice little truck. And when you talk about the price, some people say it's way too expensive, but $629, it's a couple $100 more than an SCX10 kit, but you get a heck of a lot more because everything is metal. It's fully upgraded. By the time you upgrade your SCX10 to the quality of this, you'll spend more than that. It's got 2-speed transmission, which is kind of sweet. And they showed a video the other day of it, and they had it on a brushless system, and they were going very fast with it and actually changing gears as they were going. And it held up very good.
The speed servo comes with it as well, right?
Yeah, the small servo has got a small little servo here to actually change the gear, and it's waterproof, and it's a pretty strong little servo. Yeah. But the servo for the front steering does not come with it. No. It's supposed to be right here.
Yeah, the rest of the electronics is up to you.
Yeah. It does have a new waterproof electronic box. It's a new design that they're trying out. Looks to be pretty good.
Well, it's similar to those of Traxxas.
Yeah, it's got the silicone door under the door. It's got a piece of silicone to help. So it's a really nice truck. If you like trucks, it's not bad.
Looks like a truck.
Oh my God! Mr. Birthday Boy is here.
Toyota.
It is a Toyota. It's the BRX1.
It's a beautiful looking truck.
It is. It is. We're waiting for you to come on, so I was just filling in time.
Now, the thing is, it doesn't have all the neat stuff in it that Red Cat put in theirs with the everything moved. Well, that one's got the transfer case, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got the center motor. You can
so the motor will be front mounted. That one actually, so it doesn't have the motor on it right now. So the motor would go
right there.
Yep.
Actually,
that one. Like,
motor. You can mount the motor high or low.
Yeah.
You can flip it, the transmission, if you want.
No, you don't flip the base.
Just the mount itself.
Oh, really? It can go in either side of that gear in that case?
Yes.
And it's a reversed spur, so the teeth are on the inside.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So
yeah, my 3 Racing gearbox is the same way.
Cool.
So it's a pretty nice little truck. And like I was saying, everything upgraded is on it. It's got the metal, metal everything.
Axles even?
Even the axles, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, the axles are actually narrow too.
Yeah.
What does it cost? Have you seen a price on it yet?
Yes, US. It's right here. It's right up here. $629 US.
Not bad.
So when you compare it to an SCX10, and the SCX10 doesn't have half the upgraded stuff this does.
Well, that's a metal gearbox and everything too. Transfer
Everything.
case, all that.
Yep.
Axles. The axles alone would get you. Still run about $100 a pair.
Yeah.
You tack that onto a
metal dry shafts. The transfer case is reversible, and you can have it that it's anti-torque.
Yeah, that's true. It's an anti-torque twist one.
We actually have to talk about it here. Anti-torque twist transfer case with selective rotational drive. So that's what he was talking to us about last year when they were on with us and talking about secret stuff. They've been working on this truck for a while.
Looks real good. You can tell he's put his time into it. Again, it seems like something where Red Cat also they were listening to what people want to see in the trucks.
Yeah, and Red Cat with their portal axle, it's more of an upgraded truck. It's not a truck that you drive to work every day, and it's a truck that you'd go rock climbing on and have fun in the woods or in the mud with. But they have great pictures, and they have a bunch of videos out already. So it's a nice little truck. Yeah, we're showing. Yeah, go ahead.
The BRX-01 is actually one of the first trucks to actually be Class 0 ready.
True.
It's like there's not much to do on it.
Really?
No, to be Class 0 ready, the only thing you need is an interior.
Yeah, exactly.
And
yeah, so that has clear windows. Is that a hard body too, right?
It is a hard body.
So, I mean, all of those things going for it at the price point it's at is pretty amazing.
The hood opens, the doors open. What's neat with this, you can even get the upgrades on it to actually have the windows here, the side windows. You actually open up the door and you crank the window up and down. The windows will come up and down if you want.
Does it actually have the opening doors on it?
This kit looks like this kit does, because it looks like this was cut, but I don't think the one it comes with. I'm not sure.
Because like if you buy the LC70 body, okay, the doors are separate, but you need to buy like the hinge kit and that to make them open.
Yes.
So like we don't know. It doesn't really say what's there.
No, it doesn't say. I don't think it's the one. I don't think it's the one that has the doors that open, but I know that you can buy the kit to make the doors open, and also make the windows open.
Yeah, but you can get the kit for the steering wheel too.
Yes, for the steering to actually turn. There's a lot of other upgrades that you can put on this, but to be
is that the racing upgrade, or does Boom have their own?
It's their own. It's a Team Rafi thing.
Okay.
Yeah, Team Rafi made one. But out of the box, it's almost Class 1 ready. The only thing you're missing is an interior, and the reason they did not make the interior is that most people 3D print them now.
Yeah, so
it gives them the opportunity to put pretty much any interior you want on it.
Yeah, but that gets expensive to buy.
Yeah,
if they had one as a kit and just let you paint it, I'd probably do that.
Yep.
I actually requested that they make a kit without the body.
Without the body? They probably will. They probably will.
Because personally, I think there's going to be too much of that body around, and I don't like to be like everybody else.
That's true.
Yeah. I don't know. There's not that many people that drop $600 on them around here.
Right off the bat.
The body itself.
Oh, just buying the body?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are running that body right now. So
Oh, really?
it's like the next D90 kind of thing.
Yeah.
I haven't been doing much in the crawl stuff, so
No,
I
you've been
haven't seen that.
And the mini cars.
Yeah. We went out drifting today.
Cool.
That was a lot of fun.
How was the drifter?
It's fun. It's really hard. It's ridiculously hard. Like everything else, like crawling, I was like, oh, okay, I get this. And, you know, it's not like that with drifting. You know, all the other stuff that you've done with other cars doesn't just kind of apply. It's like the opposite.
True.
Because
Are you
that
running
gyro,
four-wheel?
too, like if you try to do the counter steering yourself, you just end up spinning out. You just got to like trust the gyro, which is just weird and counterintuitive. So.
You're running rear-wheel drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, rear-wheel drive is a pain.
Yeah, well, it's more like you just kind of slam it into the corner and then you just gas it. And if you need to steer, that's when but the
gyro
does it. You literally just hit and almost let go and just keep throttling it until you need to kind of pull or steer just a little bit to correct. But if you just go in like a normal, like if I went in with my 5T into the dirt, you know, I jam it, hit the brakes, or, you know, really punch it to whip the back end. I got to be counter steering the opposite way completely in order to ride that drift through the dirt. But the gyro does not allow you to do that.
Well, that's why I told you, practice with the gyro for a while. Like play with the gyro, see how it is. You'll get used to it, and then turn it off because you can actually disable it, and then try drifting with your rear-wheel drive, and you'll see a big difference. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I think probably off the bat I would have been better off with it off because it's what I'm used to doing with the counter steering. But I totally get how easy it makes it with the gyro now. Once you learn it that way, it definitely takes a lot of the extra work out of you trying to finesse it.
It's just like yesterday when you had that drifter kid that was on your car, and he says, no, the real drifter is the two-wheel drive, the rear-wheel drive. Well, there's a lot of 4x4 drifters out there without the gyro, and it's easier to drift, and I can drift pretty good with a 4x4 without a gyro. But you can't do tandem. It's a little trickier and all that. But with gyro,
you don't get that same whip. You don't get that smooth.
No, you don't.
At least I couldn't, because we did one week. So we took my truck, my Matera here, four-wheel drive, and we stuck the drift wheels on this.
Yeah.
And it's no gyro, but you're pushing it more to get, like, you can make it whip the corners, but then it almost straightens out for the straight in the corner and then whips again. It wasn't that nice kind of just flowing, smooth bend. At least I couldn't get it to. Not with the four-wheel drive.
Well, the four-wheel drive is a little trickier because you do have to get the weight right, and you do have to put a lot of weights at the back.
The back.
If you play with
that whip.
Yeah, so you can make it whip. I should take out mine and show you, because there was a lot of work done on it when I bought it from a guy, and he got it balanced very good.
I was going to go on some forums and look into this one to see what I needed to do, because I thought this would be great since I already have it. Total bummer, too. They had a really awesome kit, the exact same one I had, with the nice blue Nissan body. Looked like a perfect drifter.
Oh, yeah.
Like what I wanted originally. But so they ended up, after I bought the one, they must have got another one in that was a little different. But it's all good. The Honda NSX has actually grown on me, and I kind of like the look of it now. But I also did order that other body I've been hinting at, so we'll see. I haven't seen many people run this one yet.
Okay, anybody running hard bodies and drift?
I have.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Hard bodies on drift?
Because I got one here, but I haven't even run it yet.
Well, you can drive pretty much, put any body on it. That's not a problem.
Oh, that's cool. What is the body of? I can't tell.
It's a Pajero.
Oh, yeah.
To me, a Pajero.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, me, I have the Mitsubishi Eclipse. Oh. I picked that up for my son. It's a Sakura D4, I think it is.
D3 or
D4 or D3? I'm not even sure. I know it's a Sakura. I don't know how to tell the difference from the Sakuras. But this thing has a lot of weights at the front. Look how much weights there is.
Wow.
And at the rear, it's just got weights also.
Huh.
But this thing is balanced so much. It actually has more weights in the front. It's more front heavy, and it's 4x4. But this thing drifts like nothing. Like, it's really cool. You start whipping it, and then I guess with the 4x4 and the traction at the front, it's just crazy. That's nice. That one, I got a 3,500 kV in it.
Steve-O, is that a 3S Typhon?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Picked it up today. Happy birthday, old man.
Hey, there you go. I don't feel any different except I feel sick.
Feel sick.
Other than that. And I don't even think I'm sick. I think it's just all we've had so much weather changes around here. I think my sinuses are going haywire. It's been like 70, then 50, then 30, then 60 today.
Wow.
And then
Well, this is what I posted on Tony's website, today, Tony's Facebook. Happy birthday, Tony, and have an awesome day with all your family and friends.
I just see Steve-O's video just posted, the 3S BLX unboxing. That's why I didn't know you had it yet.
Yeah, just posted it tonight.
Larry says he just watched it.
I almost picked that thing up today.
And Tybo is watching it right now. So Tybo looks like he's watching two videos at the same time.
Tebow?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember I told you on your video, Tony, I had to make a decision. It was either Mini Z or the Typhon today.
Well, I see what you chose.
Yeah. I think maybe next month I'll get the Mini Z.
I was looking at those again today, too.
They race them on Wednesdays on their on-road track, so...
Somebody's got a cold.
Yeah, that would be me.
Hot Wheels is doing their own monster truck shows now.
Really?
Their own series. World premiere, Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Alive.
Wow.
do a lot of other stuff too.
I figure they have to because they got to be losing money, and Bigfoot's joining it.
Oh, yeah.
Coming to Norfolk, March 29th.
Oh, yeah?
It's the first show. Oh, wait, no, it ain't.
So is it Hot Wheels or Monster Jam that's actually doing it?
It's Hot Wheels. They lost their licensing, and so they're not going to sell any toys unless they have their own monster trucks that are out there that kids want to buy. You know the deal, right?
Yep.
That had to be one of their bigger cash. I mean, I don't know many people that buy the cars anymore, but the monster trucks were always sold out at our stores. But they're not anymore now that nobody knows who they are. You just look at these, colorful graphics on them that kids don't have any affinity for the actual trucks themselves. They want the name.
Yeah, when I was shopping for Christmas, there was a bin full of monster truck from Hot Wheels, and there was a lot of people going into them and picking out some trucks.
Yeah, were they the old ones?
I'm not sure. I don't know what was old, what was new. I'm not sure. I didn't follow that. So do you feel older than yesterday, Tony?
Nah. Still feel like a kid.
Still feel like a kid? What toy did you buy yourself today?
I got myself some little Bigfoot and USA 1 toys for my birthday today, so
Cool.
just like being a little kid again. I might have bought them for myself.
What are they?
Really cool. So the guy that's been wrapping my trucks actually wrapped the Hot Wheels trucks, the big ones, the full scales.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Interesting. Very cool. Anyway, it just popped up. I was looking for the thing you posted when you mentioned it, and I popped over and that showed up.
Okay.
But somebody was just asking me yesterday, they said, there's something about like Hot Wheels monster trucks coming to the scope. And I'm like, nah, it can't be. And I started thinking, well, maybe actually they need to sell toys. It's kind of like Traxxas started their own ones, right? With the cranium or whatever they had.
Did you go on Hot Wheels website to see if they had any info on it?
I'm looking right now at their Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live tour dates.
Oh, really?
Yep, and they said Bigfoot's part of it, the tour.
Cool.
You gotta wonder how much that's costing him.
I know, right? I saw that they were going to be getting a Bigfoot toy, so I wondered if they were going to bring some of these oldies back, have a snake bite toy, make it relevant with the kids again, since the whole Feld Entertainment thing kind of took it away from, you know, my kids don't know who Bigfoot is. They probably will now.
They know Gravedigger?
They know Gravedigger. But yeah, so they're toys that they've already had out now. Bone Shaker, V8 Bomber, Tiger Shark.
Yeah, they're weird ones now.
Yeah, well, it's like they kept the old forms and just reskinned them.
Yeah.
Some of them. Interesting. But they got Bigfoot in there. Wonder why they didn't do Snakebite if they're going to bring Bigfoot in. First one is in Texas, January 5th, 6th. Coming to a city near you guys, if you didn't know.
So I was looking at Asia Tees for their drifters. And
Yep.
I think the one that interests me from MSTs, I'll show you what it is, which one I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the RRX. Now this one has the motor completely at the back. So the frame and everything like that looks like exactly like yours, except the motor is already all the way at the back. I'm going to do some more research on it and find out if it's better or not, because there's other one that are rear-wheel drive that the motor is completely at the front, which puts the weight back at the front and more balance. But I guess it all depends if you want your car to whip more or less, or it's all a weight thing. It's a preference.
Yeah, it might depend on your driving style, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So here, when you look at this, the batteries from the middle, you got your ESC, your receivers here, and then your motors here. So there's barely anything in the front.
That's two-wheel drive, right?
That two-wheel drive, just the rear.
Yeah, that's the RRX. I was looking at that, and I posted their picture of their RMX, and they had their weight of their motor high. They said that it helped with something. I guess everybody likes different feels for their drifting, but
yeah, like Steph is saying, it's a style. It all depends on your style. But I guess when you start drifting, also you get used to a certain car. So,
Yeah, I'm sure.
But this one is like Canadian 235. That's no body. I don't think there's a body for it. No,
There's no
body.
motor. Is there a motor?
No, no motor, no nothing, no electronics.
Okay, so it's a roller.
Yep. So.
Happy birthday, Tony.
Hey, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so I did get a pretty cool present for my birthday. So I got my wife got us a place in West Virginia that does UTV trails, and so she rented like a 4-wheel UTV 4-seater, on the trails with the kids. So that'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
In the mountains of West Virginia. She's gonna have trouble though, because I'm gonna want to get one afterward. I guess for the price that it costs, though, it's probably worth just going and using theirs. For the amount of times that I'd actually get out to use it in a year.
Thibault says he's got a Yokomo YD2 EX2 rear-wheel drive. So that's what this one looks like, which is kind of weird, but cool at the same time.
I just saw Hobby King had posted something about a new, maybe it was an advertisement, but it was a 4-wheel drive drifter. I was trying to find it again. It's probably just because I've been looking up so many drift things that it probably just was an advertisement.
Larry's wishing you a happy birthday.
Thanks. I need to pull up the chat. I usually do it on my phone. That's what I do. What are you working on, Ethan? Looks cool.
It's an adventure rack for the trail finders. Let's see here.
Wow, you're putting a lot of work in that rack.
Sorry, it doesn't quite sit in here right now. I got everything strapped in, but it's gonna sit like this, and it's got max tracks and roto packs that go on it.
Looks nice.
Yeah, I gotta go give it to the customer on Sunday. Hopefully. Getting wisdom teeth out tomorrow, so just trying to get ahead.
Yeah, you don't want to be working with that stuff while you're all hopped up.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take the day off tomorrow. There's too many power tools down here.
Yeah, right.
That's alright. I've been working like every day, so might as well take a break.
Wow, that actually looks very good. Should take some nice picture and put that on your website.
What's that?
Take some nice pictures of that before and put it on your Facebook and website.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure to get a video for my YouTube channel at least before I go give this thing away.
Hey, Earl RC made it in the chat. Hey, Earl, hope you're feeling better. He was very sore. Got a guy that's brazing, a guy that's fixing his printer. Randy, how come you didn't get that truck finished yet?
I want to see the Mustang he's working on, or whatever it is.
Oh, just give me a second.
1,
2.
Got a couple of cars in there. I'm trying to get a peek at.
Well, this time I moved the camera for this one. Since we're talking about drifting.
I didn't know all you guys had drift cars too. That's cool. I'm late to the party, man.
I don't know. Hard body.
New Bright.
Right. One disadvantage with hard bodies, they crack.
That's the Foos one.
It cracks.
So,
Yeah, but you're not supposed to hit anything.
The new Bright bodies aren't very thick though.
all right, see if this comes out. I don't have any much more line on that. Corner weight system?
Something. It's like a DeLorean.
Oh, the weight system, yeah. CCxRC weight system for the see how well your car is balanced.
It also is very helpful on your crawler trucks because you can get your side to side and even it out, as well as whatever you want. So,
Seriously, guys.
So your car's not that well balanced.
no, I gotta move some weight around in this one. So that's the Fortac.
This stuff's amazing. Did you guys know this existed? I had no clue.
Yeah.
That's been a while for quite a while.
Yeah, it's been around for a bit.
Tony, you wanted to see the car?
They're more affordable now.
Yeah, of course. I was racing in the early 90s and they had some, but they were like crazy prices.
Yeah. You even put an interior in there. Cool.
That is nice.
That's a Fortac.
It's a Traxxas Fortec. Hey, Axiomatics, thanks for the birthday wishes. Cool. That's one way to put an interior. Just stick this seat right onto the battery tray.
Yeah, well, I'm making an interior for it.
Yep.
So right now he's just hanging out in there.
How can he drive with his hands tied like that?
Hey, he's talented. Did you see the video of me drifting this in the snow?
No, I haven't yet.
I did. It was awesome.
It looks like Tony's got more time than I do.
And I have a couple.
The thumbnail's amazing on it.
What?
The thumbnail for it. Just white snow with the car just throwing snow. It looks awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to go look at it now.
Yeah, I have a couple videos I didn't put on YouTube. Like, I just have a slow-mo version of it, where it's only like a 10-second clip. It's pretty cool. All-wheel drive, no gyro.
Gyros are for wussies.
That's all right.
And my first drift cars were just my old pan cars. And we just found any plastic wheels we could put on them just to have fun with them.
Oh, yeah?
We had started just by putting electrical tape on the tires.
That's smart. So that was the Mustang that you were doing the throw stowing with, like where you covered the whole camera lens and everything? I wasn't paying that close attention to the car. That was awesome.
The Traxxas is fully waterproof, so why not? I was actually surprised it actually was able to go as well as it did.
I'm looking for your video. I can't find it. I'll find it.
Click his profile in here too. See, will that go to it?
No, I got it. Winter drifting with the Fortec. So
There's a great shot where he just covers the camera.
Yeah, I just want to show the thumbnail. So
There's one shot I covered the camera and I just let the snow melt off. That came out pretty cool.
Yeah, just like slid.
So winter driving with the Fortec is the one? Whoa, everything went big all of a sudden.
The bright one is the one I saw.
Which one's better, Randy?
I would say the second one over.
Winter drifting?
The one I just put up is really short.
He's stuck in the snow. Yeah, it would have been nice outside with these cars because it wasn't that thick of snow and there was a nice sheet of ice on the ground some places. Here it comes. Oh, got stuck in the snow again.
Yeah, I'm running the rubber Traxxas tires, so they're basically like slicks.
Okay. You need winter tires on. There it goes.
There it goes.
Whoa. Hope your camera's waterproof.
It's a GoPro.
It's melting. Cool.
I can't get it to do the circles like that. I thought that was going to be the easy way to start, was doing circles around a cone or something. Nah.
Well, with the all-wheel drive, what's the one you have, Ventera?
No, I have
No.
the I actually got new wheels for it too, so it looks a little different.
No, he's got a rear-wheel drive. He just got a rear-wheel drive.
So I put white rims on it. I thought it felt more drift than blacked out. Had to do a little something.
Cool.
Although these wheels are like adjustable, and I had to keep pushing them in because they slide out. I think I'm gonna glue them so they stop sliding around. They're supposed to be so you can set your rim. There's three or four different options where the star can slide in and you twist it and it'll go into a different depth. But the problem is I have it all the way in, which means that it just keeps wanting to slide out because it can literally just pull off. And then you can adjust. You can't see in here, but there's little notches.
Cool.
That you adjust the depth that you want it to sit at.
I just posted a link. I just posted a link in the chat for Randy. Oh, that's the video we were watching. I saw those wheels. They look kind of cool.
The what?
I saw those wheels. They look kind of cool. That you can adjust the depth.
Yeah, except that they keep sliding out when you hit things or as you pull. If you drive for a long time, it's like the front wheel as it's drifting just kind of slides itself out. It doesn't take much to pull it. So I'm tempted to just put a little dab of glue in there on the back side just to lock them in place.
You could just get a cheap set of drift wheels and put on it just for practicing.
They're what?
Just get a cheap set of drift wheels to put on just for practice. So if you hit like a little crack or something, you don't damage them.
Yeah, I have. That's why I ran the stock ones for that. And then they said they recommended these Yokomo, whatever compound for their track. So it wouldn't tear up the track, first of all. But it's what everybody ran. And so I bought a set of 4 of those. And so I have 2 of them on the rear here with the stock ones on the front, because that's what they say is better up front. Or I was told that everybody was running. And so then I did the same thing with the truck. And then these were the old rims that were on here. And I just stuck them on the truck.
Now, is the truck all-wheel drive?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it did all right, actually. It was fun. My buddy Jeremy was better with the truck than I was. I couldn't really get it to maintain a slide, the 4-wheel drive one, because it felt like it had to be going faster to do it. And again, it's probably a weight issue. So this one too, you've got your battery on one side instead of running across it. So it probably needs to definitely have some weight distribution done to it. But I felt like I was kind of getting it at the end. You'd feel confident, and then all of a sudden you just spin out. It's like 2 or 3 solid laps, and then slamming into the wall. But I had it whipping and like hitting some of the obstacles that were going around. So you'd be going around the corner, and there'd be stuff hanging that you'd hit with the rear end. So
I used to have an all-wheel drive Charisma that I put drift tires on. I was running that around the drift track.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying, "Oh, everyone's running 2-wheel drive." And they're like, "Oh, you won't be able to run that around. You won't be able to run that around. No gyro, no nothing. It's an on-road car, just like the Traxxas." And sure enough, no problem with it.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you play with the car long enough and get used to it, you get better with it.
And you could get it to slide like the long corners.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, mine would like slide the corner and then straighten out and then slide the other part of it. I couldn't get it to stay. The 4-wheel drive. The 2-wheel drive, I could get it to keep the slide going. I guess it's just a practice thing.
Yeah, and they got a little upset because, again, mine was 4-wheel drive, theirs was 2. So, I can drift a lot faster and come out with more speed. So I have an advantage.
Right.
They can go slower and sideways.
Right. And that's what I found, that actually the 4-wheel drive was easier to do when it was going faster.
Mm-hmm.
It was easier to keep it drifting. I'll
do a video later on in the spring where I get the Traxxas up to about 60 miles an hour, then pitch it sideways.
Mm.
So you do about 50 feet in a big drift with it.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a nice.
They said that every race they put new rear tires on. I just have a hard time believing that. I don't feel like these barely got scratched.
John, what kind of little car is that? Another World Toys?
Yeah, GP Toys Drift Shark. It looks very similar to the one that Tony just got, but this one's 1/26 scale. Is that the same size as Tony's? I don't know.
No, it's 1/28, but that looks exactly the same.
It looks exactly the same, but the box says it's 1/26.
Well, measure from the nut to nut.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Tony can do the same thing.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, come on, Tony. Make you work on your birthday.
What do you do in tape measure?
Yeah.
Well, I just have a little tape. Yeah, it's what is it? 11? From nut to nut. I don't know, just over 11 centimeters, or what is it in inches for the Americans?
Yeah, Tony might not have an
4.5 inches.
4.5 inches.
Tony might not have centimeters.
Hey, Tony. Happy birthday.
Hey, thanks, man. We are at nut to nut, about 10 centimeters.
Yeah, so they're pretty close. Like,
what did you say in inches it was?
in inches, I have 4.5.
Yeah, this is under 4.
Oh, okay. So it is smaller. But the build quality is like exactly the same. It's got the same double-decker aluminum chassis. As soon as I unboxed it today, I was like, this looks just like the one Tony got.
Well, how much was that? Well, your receiver box looks nicer. Ish.
And then you just plug it in through the balance port?
Yep. Same.
Yep.
Interesting. This was actually pretty good. Now, the thing is that you don't have a lot of control with the steering. No, that's not true. The throttle at the low end. And we were on that drift course, which is kind of slick. I want to try it on the carpet track and see how it does.
Oh, did you post a running video?
No.
Okay.
I ran it today.
Okay.
But I was filming my buddy Jeremy running it. I think he filmed me running it a little bit. I think I had a little bit better control with it.
Okay.
But what we did too is we took the foam off, because for such a big wheel, those little micro adjustments were tough to do with this huge
Oh,
wheel
that's
for
the
some
other thing.
reason.
Check out the radio that came with this thing. It's a computerized screen radio. And then when you pull the throttle, it's got a little screen on it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I've never seen that before.
You're redlining.
Yeah.
How much was the car?
It's like 50 pounds UK. I got it directly from GP Toys, and I can only find it on Amazon UK.
What's the model number?
S918 Drift Shark.
I'll wait to see what you say about it before I buy it, but I like the body of it.
Yeah, the body's nice. It's Lexan. It's, I don't know, it's weird. They call it WRX, but it looks like an Aston. It sort of has an Aston Martin-ish.
It's a good one. Richie just gave that away for his 10,000 or 13,000 subscriber.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and then Shen had it too. Shen got one sent to him from Banggood or GearBest.
Yeah, I just finished filming it tonight, and then I Googled it to see if it's really called an S918, because it doesn't say that on the box. And then I saw both Shen and Driftomaniac's videos popped up. So, to see
they must have it under a different name.
Just search for GP Toys Drift Shark.
Yeah.
But they usually just use the numbers.
Usually, but for this one, I can't find it marketed under S918, but that is what it's shipped as, even though it doesn't say it on the box. Anyway, I like the thing. The only thing I've really complained about in my video and from my first run performance is that it just doesn't have enough steering. Its articulation, I mean, its turning circle is really wide for a drifter. So, I mean, it works as for drifting, and I do show it drifting, but that's all the angle it's got. It needs more steering.
You ever watch that guy, DIY 999? He's like a German guy or something. He's got some videos on the one that Tony has and one similar to that one. And he does so many modifications that he actually does it, and he shows you how to do it to get better steering, to get all types of different things.
Yeah, it changed out the receivers and goes brushless and all that with them.
Cool. Yeah.
I think there's another one, Beaver's Hobbies or something. Is that the guy?
I know there's.
I might do a couple of mods to it to make it better, because I do really like it. It's fun.
Main thing for me is that it also, which I'm not trying to drift with it. You know, we just happened to be on a drift course when we were doing it. But the brake, the second you let off the throttle, it brakes so hard. And you really can't tune these ESCs that are in them. So it'd be nice to get a different receiver.
Oh, so it has a lot of automatic brake as soon as you let off?
Yeah.
No, I don't notice that on this one. I do not think this one does that.
And even if it did, you'd probably drift through it. Again, I'm going to try it on carpet. We only tried it on the floor. This one's steering is about the same as that, but again, it's more of an on-road type car, and it felt fine for what it was. But you could definitely tell the difference between the quality of the whole experience between this and the Mini Z. That's for sure. Just from the controller to the way that they, I don't know, you almost feel the car through the controller in a way, and it just the responsiveness on the, even being two-wheel drive was just, I thought, a better.
Oh, really interesting.
With the Mini Z.
The experience with the Mini
that's because they've got the steering and all that so dialed on those cars.
Yeah, I feel like this one just needs a bit more tuning. Give it some more steering, and it would probably be really nice.
Yeah. And again, the throttle control feels a little bit just, you know, it's proportional, but it's like on pretty quick, especially on a lipo. Wheels were spinning pretty quick. But they're fun. The little cars, I've been having a blast with them.
Yeah, they're fun.
So RC Fun Diversion's asking what I'm working on next. Well, as soon as the parts come in, I'm going to have fun with my Yeti. And also, Dave is sending me a boat and a monster truck. And I'm going to put the monster truck with the boat, and we're going to have fun on the ground with a boat on the ground. And I'll also make it that it can actually go in the water. So we'll be playing on the ground and in the water with the boat. So it should be interesting. I saw a video on YouTube of a guy driving this on the highway, and he had the boat, and he was actually in the boat driving it. So I'm going to find the video again and do it like my camper. So I'm going to make it.
Okay.
Easy things. So that's my next project. And finishing up the camper, I got to get the vinyl wrap done, which I got to send all the graphics to the girl here in Ottawa. So that should be cool. Get ready for next summer. Tony, you gonna make another monster truck soon? I think you don't have any enough.
Gotta finish my snake bite one first.
The snake bite. Talking about drifter, I'll show you my drifter, the one I was just showing you. This is at the local meeting. You'll see it drift, and it's a 4x4, and it went pretty good. So here it is. It's going around the corner. Come on, get it going, get it sliding. So Chris was actually sliding with it. There it goes. So it's going sideways.
Oh yeah, he's fully got that thing sliding.
It drifts pretty easy and pretty fun. And then these guys were playing Demolition Derby.
I remember this video. That was sad. Trucks.
Yeah. Nobody got injured. Nobody got injured.
See you, TiVo. You're leaving. Yeah, but Tank, I have that. Somebody's driving.
Yeah, I got the drifter going. Whoops. Ah! Anyway, I'll mute if that's picking up.
Come on, drift that thing.
Nailed it.
No pressure.
What size was that thing you said? 128?
6.
126.
Yeah, the WL Toys ones.
This little thing's 132nd. Got the little foam wheels on it.
Nice. Who makes that one?
Velocis.
There he goes. He's got it. He's gone. Oh, I lost it.
Oh.
That was the best yet. That was certainly the best yet. It's hard. It's difficult.
But I was watching Steve O.D. what he was talking about. I wasn't watching you.
Uh-oh. Oh, well.
Better do it again.
Do it again. It wasn't on video. You didn't do it.
Just in the little thumbnail.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa. Ah.
There you go.
Little cheat at the end, but once you get it into a good little drift, it's fine, but you just don't have quite enough angle to hold it.
Oh, it's just pretty cool for a little car.
Yeah, there. That's nice.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a fun little thing.
That don't have a gyro in it, does it?
No, it doesn't. No.
I got
four-wheel drive too.
I got this little gyro I can send you. I got like 3 of them.
Oh yeah.
They're really small. I think it would work.
How's it plug in?
Through a receiver.
Okay. Cool.
You'd have to upgrade the receiver.
What red car is that there, Randy?
There is no red car.
The red car on your desk
Oh, that one? Another project.
with all the red fin. Is that another new bright body?
No, I don't know what company that's from, but I'm gonna make it go 100 miles an hour at least once.
Is it a hard body?
Yep.
It might only do it once.
Oh yeah. What is it? A Corvette? C7?
The Viper.
Hmm.
Oh. ACR Viper?
Only person that gets to see those probably regularly is Steve O.D.
Mm.
They probably got more of those in the Detroit area than anywhere.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, they got Viper parades they put
Yep.
on.
But
They're hot cars, there's for sure.
You gonna put that on what chassis?
I'm actually looking at using a drift chassis for it. That was my main idea because I was going to use the MST and extend it rear wheel drive. But I'm going to just dig out one of my pan cars and use a pan car chassis. And I'll put 7,000 kV motor in it and 4-cell.
Cool.
So I would like to see it do. If I can get it to do 100 at least once, I'd be happy. Twice would be fluke.
Yeah, I have the footage on my phone of last time I went to the States. I brought my Jeep Drifter and to the school or the course I was taking. And I got one of the guys there. He was about my age, never drove an RC in his life. And he said, and I said, do you want to try it? And his eyes just lit up. He said, sure, I'll try it. And then he was actually drifting and sliding, and he was just loving it. He goes, I got to get myself one of those. So I gave him a link to where to get a drifter, and he's supposed to get one. So I'm going to get in contact with him and see if he got one. So I still got to do the editing and upload the video, but it was fun watching him having fun with it for the first time. So it's fun seeing those guys go.
Yeah, it says use one of the little GPS meters.
Yeah, I was thinking of getting one of those.
And my pan car, the last time I took it up, I got it up to 89 miles an hour.
Wow.
That's what I'm probably going to use as the basis for the Viper. But it was only running with a 110 system in it. So I'll put a 1.8 system in it and run it on 4-cell and see if I can get it up that speed. The good thing with the hard body is I can seal off a lot of it, and there's ducking
True.
that's already in the body, so I can get it to duck air across, and I can take a whole belly pan on it.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing when you build a car that goes 100 miles an hour. You do have to stop the air from going into the body,
Yep.
And then it's going to act like a parachute.
Like the Fortec, I've gotten that up to 59 miles an hour,
Okay.
and it was just getting really skitsy at that speed. But also, no, it's cold out. I was doing it in below freezing temperatures, so the parking lot was slick. There's really no traction.
Yeah.
So, I mean, some of the things that they're in, some guys are now up into the 160 mile an hour mark with a Fortec chassis.
Really. Oh, Steve OD is yelling again in the chat.
We need to change his name from Steve OD to Captain Caps.
Captain Caps, yeah.
We're trying to figure out what Basher Boy's new car he got. He's sending us on a goose chase here.
Mm-hmm.
Won't tell us what it is, but he said that he left it on my Typhon video.
Yeah, and RC Basher Boy is going to be getting a new RC also once tax money comes in.
I'm probably going to get the Traxxas rally car as a Basher.
Oh, yeah?
The new yellow black one?
Yeah, it looks awesome. I saw it today.
Almost bought the Fortec today, but I was like, I gotta get the Type one. I'll get the Fortec another day.
Okay. So yeah, I saw, but right before I hopped on here, I saw you put up an unboxing of the Typhon. You just got it today?
Yeah.
Wow. The video's already up.
Yep.
Super efficient, man. Was that a live video or what?
No.
Wow.
No. Nope, I got it. Filmed it real quick and then threw it up.
Cool, man.
What do you think of the Typhoon?
Haven't ran it yet. I gotta change out that EC5 plug on it.
Oh yeah.
That's one thing I forgot to get an adapter. I keep, forgetting to get one of those couple dollar adapters.
Sell them on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I got plugs here, but they're not EC5s. They're Traxxas connectors, but I just got to solder it on. Putting a Traxxas connector on the arm was kind of goofy, but hey, that's what I got.
Don't start a riot.
Yeah, I got I didn't open it yet, or I didn't put it up yet, but I got one. Someone sent me one of those real big Traxxas banners.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, cool.
It was
garage.
yeah, yep. D&D Hobbies, I think it is. They had a Christmas giveaway, and then when they were doing the Christmas giveaway, they hit 100 subscribers, so they did a second giveaway, and we won that. So they sent a bunch of scale parts for the TR Explorer and different things, and then sent a big old poster or banner, couple koozies, stuff like that.
Koozies. What's on the koozies?
Traxxas.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I think these mostly Traxxas dealer or something, because he had all the. I said that I look like a real big time Traxxas fanboy, but I just opened up an Arma.
Hey, Steve OD, you can come down to Ottawa. We're going to have an urban crawl. We're going to have some fun downtown Ottawa here on the 12th. So,
When?
On the 12th.
Oh, this time?
Saturday on the 12th.
I don't think how far Ottawa is from Detroit.
About this far on the map.
Couple inches.
You're looking at about 10-hour drive.
I better make sure my power chair is fully powered up, charged up for that trip.
Oh, I'm sure that you can find places to plug it in on your way here.
Yeah, I'd have to make a couple stops, plug it in, recharge it. I better start leaving on the 1st. Oh shit, I'm late already. I better be on the road.
Put a boot with turbo in it.
Just take a couple of the helicopter batteries and recharge it off of those.
Yeah.
12S or whatever.
How many volts are you running on it? Just 12 volts?
I believe so. They're like, did you see on RC Sparks his tank, that
Yep.
big ass tank that he has?
Yep.
He was running wheelchair batteries in it. They're kind of like almost like car batteries.
Put them in series, you'll be running 24 volts. You'll go twice as fast.
Yeah, there you go. I need as many as I can get on here.
Set yourself up a trailer with a bunch of batteries in it.
Yeah, like that guy did with the
Tonka.
yeah, the Tonka. What was it? A couple thousand Lion batteries.
We'll make it easy for you. Get over to Windsor for tomorrow, 'cause that's where I got to do a run to.
I can get to Windsor, no problem.
Yeah.
That's like a 15-minute spot.
I'm leaving like 5 a.m. to drive down to Windsor.
Hey, Jack, thanks for
Smuggle
stopping
Steve-O
by.
across the border.
Oh yeah, that is the thing now. I forgot. When we used to cross the border, it was no big deal. You didn't even have to have a passport or nothing. You just showed them your license, said you're going to the casino.
Yeah, yeah.
That was it.
Happy birthday, Mr. Big. LOL from Epic RC Video Production.
Epic RC.
Jack's in the house.
I actually got to get some sleep. So I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a good night. And I don't know if it's a happy birthday to you yet, but happy birthday.
All right, thank you, man.
All right. And yeah, I'll have more drift ones with in the snow.
Cool.
I think I'll make a little snowman. I'll run them over for you.
That'd be great.
I finally found your channel, Randy, from Tank showing it, so I subbed to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I didn't. I got a sub to it too because I didn't know what your channel was either.
Well, I'm gonna be changing a lot of stuff on the channel for this year.
Okay.
I'll have a lot more stuff that's more scale crawling. Very similar to the way, I don't know if you guys watch Race 730.
Not sure who it is.
Yeah, I've seen his videos.
Race 730 has a really good crawling channel,
Okay.
but he does mostly the 1.6 Jeeps, like my Willys. But it's all where it basically does like 10, 15 foot line with like 4 cameras. And
Nice.
it's really nice scale done out. It looks good.
Nice.
So I'll have the Willys, I'll have the Bronco, the TF2 as a tow truck, the 6x6 tow truck. So crawling, crashing, scale recoveries,
Cool.
drift cars in the snow, and eventually you'll see the boat coming out and jumping across land.
Cool.
I gotta go see my brother and do the boat on the snow, because not last year, but a few years back, he puts his boat on the snow, and it's got to be drift snow, and he just was going in the field and just making a big rooster tail with the snow. It was really cool to see on the snow. The
I
boat
remember
on the
seeing that.
Well, there's a trail spot up in Kingston, Ontario that has this little tiny creek with an island in it. And it's got a couple cutouts, I guess, where, water's gone through and worn it. And it looks like the in Australia where they're doing the jet boats on the in the track on land. So they got to go through the little channel, so it looks like that.
Cool.
That would be kind of neat to try to skim the boat through the channels.
Cool.
As well as Rockwood has a 8-foot waterfall. You see me jump the Jeep? Well, it's going to jump off an 8-foot waterfall.
Mm,
The water's 4 feet deep below it.
that'd be
Awesome.
cool.
I lost my Wraith in water deep like that once.
Yeah.
The current just took it and it fell into the water, and then I saw the Wraith go down. Oh, shit. And then I had a long stick and I was fishing and I was trying to find it, and finally I did find it again. So the only thing that happened is I broke the servo, because when it landed, the Wraith, there's nothing that can protect the wheels, so it
Right.
landed wrong on the wheel and it just broke the servo.
I think RC Nixter, something like that. He lost his SCX-10 Jeep in the river, and he found it like a week later downstream.
Yeah, I was glad he found it.
Oh, how did that thing look a week later downstream?
It looked like it just found itself in a little pocket. And it was
I gotta go,
terrible.
gentlemen. So you guys have a good night.
Later, Randy.
Probably give you a call in a couple of days, Tank. Maybe I'll make it up there for the 12th.
Cool, would be awesome.
All right, later.
Thanks, bye.
I think I saw a video of somebody with the E-Revo that they lost in a lake, and then they found it like a month later, covered in like algae.
Whiplash RC saying if we saw the newest Gymkhana, which one, the 10 or did they do an 11?
That's with the 4 cars?
Oh, when Ken Block ripped it up in Detroit.
Well, there's a couple things.
Last video has 4. It's in 4 areas with 4 different cars.
Yes, 4 different countries or whatever, with 4 different cars. Jim Cat at 10. I watched a series on Prime Video. There's the making of and how they made it and all the challenges that they had to come through to make that video. It was pretty neat and fun to see.
Looked like John's little figure's driving his car.
Yeah, sure does. I got some RC stuff in the mail.
Cool.
Can open that up now.
Here's an unboxing or opening up an envelope.
First thing, Traxxas Valenion ESC fan.
Oh.
I was gonna order one of those today.
Second one is this one's a long box. An A-main.
Like RC size long.
What's that?
Guys.
Oh, okay.
No, definitely not RC size long.
What the heck's in there?
Building this camper here and putting a slide-in roof on it so you can still get in.
Nice.
That's a sliding camper for back of a truck?
Yes.
Wow.
John, you better read that box and make sure it's
Oh, now I know why it's so long. It's because I needed a replacement for this.
Oh, yes, your dry shaft.
So it's my drive shaft. That's why they had to give it such a long box. So yeah, I got my X-Max drive shaft. And this one's heavy. All the rest of the stuff's in here.
Could be that it was necessary or that Amazon helped pack it, man.
What's
Our
that?
Amazon boxes are always so huge and you open it and like
Oh,
the
yeah.
side is so small and you're like, what? Somebody was being lazy.
Thanks to Axiomatic for telling me about this thing. This is the RPM Mamba X mount for the Slash low center of gravity chassis 4x4. I don't know if you can read the part number. My internet's so bad, it's probably just a blur. But
That's not bad.
anyway, yeah, it's just a little frame mount for a Mamba X. Yeah, I probably will be making videos about this stuff, but I'll show you here anyway. I got the new RPM trailing arms for the UDR and the skid plates for them too. So they're plastic, but they're made out of RPM plastic. And I bought these after I saw that test of the twist test of RPM. It's like you can twist that damn stuff in like a knot and it survives. So I figured having super flexible rear trailing arms on the UDR would be a good thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm going to go that route. Hopefully save the chassis from ever breaking. And then these two are probably the most expensive things. You know, I've been ranting about those Traxxas drive shafts, so I bought the full Techno conversion kit. So this is the Techno M6 axles, and when you get this kit, then it also comes with all the plastics to make it work. So you need to have new knuckles and new carriers for front and rear, but they're designed more for racing, so you actually have more tunability, and these are actual metal CVDs in here. So plan on putting this in the Rustler 4x4 and then being able to run Success without having to worry about blowing an axle every run.
Cool.
And then I just got some service parts, bearings, some big bearings for the inside of the Arma, because I blew out bearings on my Typhon from racing it for 2 years.
Wow.
So I got some new bearings for that. And the last thing, thanks for indulging me, is the UDR 17 mil metal hexes.
Doesn't it come with metal ones?
It does not. It comes with scale plastic, like brake rotor.
Disc brake ones?
Disc brake, yeah.
Do those look like this, the metal ones, or no?
No, they don't. These are just hexes. Yeah, they're just hexes. So I lose a scale detail, but I'm hoping that by going to these, I'll never strip out one of those wheels. Because I hear that's happening a lot, where those UDR wheels will strip out on you.
I think mine were the hot racing that I got on there. They're disc and they're aluminum.
These UDR trailing arms are beefy. I'm impressed with these so far. I haven't even taken them in the package yet. They look to be way thicker with like a ladder style construction versus the stock part. Neato. I feel like the skid was unnecessary, but I bought into it anyway.
Well, this was what I got. I got some Spheros. R2D2.
That's cool. I almost bought that R2D2 when it went on super sale over Christmas. That's a really good value.
Yeah, it was like $35 or $39.
Yeah, $39 for the R2D2.
And they're solid. They're well made.
So
yeah,
this one was a little
picked
bit more.
But that's a good buy.
Yeah, so this one was a little bit more, but I said I gotta have the pair. So
yeah,
I got these two. I almost got the black one of these, but it was all out of stock. The black one was also on special. It was BB9, I think, the black one.
Yeah, BB9.
But it was out of stock and wasn't sold, but out of stock. So these should be fun. I still did not even open up the boxes. So
What do you do with those things?
you run them with your Android phone, and you can watch a movie with them. And it's just a little robot that you go on the ground with it. This one like rolls around. This one also is kind of cool.
$30 cat toy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the ball one for sure. The nice thing about the R2D2 one is that the R2D2 one has a speaker built into it, so it makes its own noises.
Yeah.
The Sphero ball ones, all the noise comes out of the app or your phone.
What do you mean you can watch movies with it? It shoots like a screen?
No, when you watch a movie with them, let me go back to my camera. When you actually watch a movie with them, you point them looking at the screen, and with the sound that it makes and so on, they start shaking and they start reacting to the movie, some scenes.
They have to be Star Wars movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So there's a guy that actually tried it, and he said, here, we'll give it a try. And then he put a movie on into his home theater. And the main reason I got these is because I do have a movie theater next to this room. And it's got like a 10-foot screen and tiered, like a raised floor at the back and 2 couches. So that's where I'm going to put these, on the shelf somewhere in there. So
no one will watch Star Wars movies with you, so you got to get a couple little robots to watch them with you.
Yeah. Do a Star Wars marathon.
We should be doing the TEN-SCTE in there, man. RC talk.
Right now,
have videos playing behind you on the screen.
Yeah, Projo.
Well, I did get a another box. And that one's a big box.
I got to order those hot racing motor mounts for the Arma BLX lineup, because you can't fit bigger pinions in there. It's got
I did get a big box. So those are my lighting studio lights.
Oh, nice.
All right. Yeah, your stands and your soft boxes.
That is correct.
Screen.
And I do have a green screen.
I looked at those on Amazon.
Yeah, it was like $250, so it's not bad.
Oh, the ones I looked at were like $60, so it must be cheap ones that I was looking at.
Well, I got the
Depends on the wattage too of the.
Yeah, it depends on the wattage. I got the 3 lights, so I'm going to get a top light, 2 side lights, and mine are the video lights. So they're the square ones. They're not the umbrellas. Umbrellas are for flashes, photography. So be careful when you buy something. Make sure it's for video and not photography. They are different things. And
sometimes it's like a reflector. It's like reflected light. It's a off light, but you don't see it very often for video.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll use it.
And I have the green screen. With mine, it was $20 more just for the green screen. So I said, for $20 more, I'll just get it. So, and that's Canadian. So
how do you use the green screen? That's what I'm not sure of how to do.
Well, the green screen, you need to use a third-party app. Like right now, I'm using XSplit, and XSplit can actually do that. I can use the green screen and make the background disappear using a green screen and actually replace it with another picture in the background or play a video in the background. So as I'm talking, you'll be able to have a video playing in the background, or put my face really small and not have anything behind me. But you need a second application to actually use a green screen.
Okay, that's what I thought. But can you do that with iMovie?
Yes, iMovie will be able to do that.
Okay.
It's just because XSplit, you can do it live.
Yes.
Versus iMovie, it's basically an editor.
Right.
Yes.
With XSplit, if you have a really good machine, you can put a crap load of cameras on it if you wanted to.
Yeah, you got to have a real strong computer, though. Yeah, big beef.
Because even just running 2 or 3 cameras is quite something.
Like right now, I'm trying to do it with mine, but I got black, so I'm actually fading myself out. But the rest is kind of staying there. So there's different ways I can do it. I can adjust a whole bunch of different stuff. So where? I can't do it. There's too much black around me.
Can you choose the color?
Yes, I can actually choose a color on with this one. So this one, see, I'm choosing, I can go from one, actually make some things disappear. But if I had a different background at the back, you'd see the other background.
It's like you're turning into Venom.
Yeah. It's kind of screwed. So with this app, I can use chroma key or color key with this application.
Did you say you're in OBS or XSplit?
Right now I'm in XSplit. I still got to use OBS. There's more stuff you can do with OBS. And what I like about OBS is that you can play with the settings and then bring it live, compared to XSplit. If you change any settings or add a picture, you're actually doing it live. You can't do it offline and then bring it in. But with OBS, you can. So
cool.
I just got to find time to sit down and play with it.
So what projector do you have in your theater, Frank?
Oh, mine's a very old projector now. It's should be about 15 years old. It's an old NEC projector.
Okay.
It does not have HDMI in, but it does have VGA. It does do HD, but it does HD in RGB color, not digital. So it is different.
It might be the same one that I had before, the VT660 or something.
I got this 670.
670, yeah. So I have essentially the same unit. Maybe it is the 670, yeah. Yeah, NEC. It was a good projector for sure. I still have it if you need parts eventually, if you blow a bulb or something.
Cool. Yeah, and I did buy myself an adapter that converts the HDMI to
VGA?
Yeah, to the GA. So,
that's funny. That's crazy that we both had the exact same setup. I did the same thing. I found that was like a revelation that they make a passive adapter that you can go from HDMI to VGA. And then I could hook up all my modern stuff to that old projector. It was fantastic.
Cool.
Sorry, tech talk.
And I just got myself a new webcam, so I've been trying to test it. It's from Osdom, whatever, but I think I need USB 3 to run it at a higher resolution. So as soon as I bring it up to a certain resolution, it just freezes. I guess it's my laptop. I tried it at work. I got a faster computer and better USB, and it worked fine. But on this laptop, I can't get the resolution up. So I'm going to have to look into getting a faster laptop with USB 3 to take advantage of full HD 1080p. So Ethan, how's that work going on?
It's hot.
It's hot. Of course, aluminum. That's one thing with aluminum. It's a very good conductor for heat. So
This thing is looking good though. I gotta clean it up a little later, I think. All the joints look good except for the centerpiece right here. But it's kind of difficult. I wasn't expecting to put this grade in, so now I have so much more material around here, and this grade is really thin. So equalizing the temperature and everything's really difficult.
you should weigh that on a small scale to see how much it weighs by the time you're done.
Yeah, we got a small scale for our puppies, but it's getting heavy, especially since I put the 1/8" mounting plates on the side. This thing's probably actually cool enough that I can put the stuff on it if you guys want to see it.
Nice looking work.
Hey, James there. How you doing? So what goes on the side of the sliding rails? The
max tracks or like the sand ladders.
sand ladders, yeah.
Now, did you print these?
No, these are Traxxas ones.
Oh, okay.
So you you welded the aluminum or soldered it together, or how was it? How'd you do it?
It's brazing, which is like kind of like soldering, just a lot hotter.
Okay.
So there's these on this side, and then you get the Traxxas roto packs.
Yeah.
And these will fit 2 on a side, but you can't fit a regular screw in here to screw these down because the hole is so big.
What did you call that thing? I just thought they were called gas cans.
Well, yeah. The customers using them like roto packs on here.
What's a roto pack?
Like, they're more like for the full size stuff where it has like a thing that you turn and it locks them on. Then you can turn it another way and pull them off. These aren't like exactly roto packs. Like they'd have like a kind of like a notch in them that you can. Kind of hard to explain, but anyways,
it's the latching mechanism makes it a roto pack.
Yeah, it's mainly for like off-road stuff that you got to get them on and off quick.
Yeah.
So I made this little spacer here to go inside of the hole on these gas cans, so you can use just regular 3mm hardware to screw them in there. So that'll go on just like so. But it's pretty neat.
Cool. See, John, what I use is for aluminum, and you can buy that, order it online. I ordered a pack. So if ever you want to try it, I do have a rod that you could try. It's called Durafix. And, you can repair aluminum and zinc-based parts without any welding machine.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to weld aluminum and all that, it works like pretty darn good. It tells you like clean it up, heat it up, and then just rub it in. It's pretty easy to work.
Okay.
I did get some at Canadian Tire. It did not work half as good as this. This one is just like stupid how well it actually works. And if I can find the video here. Now this one is pretty cool because it actually shows you that here's a can and he's going to do a hole in it.
Okay.
That's an aluminum can, which is very thin material.
Yeah.
And you just rub it onto the can. And it becomes kind of a liquid, and then you just hover over it. And now it's done.
So he had a torch over it for heat?
Yeah, he had a torch on it for heat. And now watch, so now he's doing it on a bigger piece, so you're going to have to heat that one up a little bit more. So you heat the material, don't heat the rod, you heat, see what happens when you heat the rod? It breaks apart. So you have to heat the material and then just rub it in.
Neat.
It holds very good. I did an aluminum trailer with it a few years back. So
that's cool.
So it's Durafix.
Okay.
So I'll put the link in the chat. Some people, if they want to see it or go there. Hey, 11 CCxRC, thanks for the Happy New Year. You have yourself a good Happy New Year too. Because aluminum is a little tricky to weld if you don't have the right product. Like I said,
it gets hard when you have different material thicknesses. That's when it gets really hard.
Yeah, when you have different thickness of material, yeah.
But you got to maintain the same heat. You don't want to cook one too much, melt it.
Yeah.
Hank, is that white truck over your right shoulder driving yet?
Of course it is. I was thinking of actually putting it, bringing it in a call to crawl this weekend, or not this weekend, next in 2 weekends.
Cool.
So it
I
is.
thought it was done. I just don't remember seeing any video of it.
Well, there's
live videos.
Yeah, there's a couple videos, not many. But what I want to do is, I'll show you. Because this is the small trailer for it. So it starts there and it goes all the way. So that's the trailer for it.
Right.
But what I want to do is I do have some wheels. So these are from racks. So I'll put it in front here. So what I want to do is I want to put this on top of the wheel here. So it actually stops from, so I'm going to be making something on top of it so I can roll over it, no problem.
Yeah.
Just to hide the wheels. So it should be kind of cool.
Speaking of loading, have you guys been watching the Loading Wars?
Yeah,
yeah, I did. A little bit.
Those are so fun.
All the rules and penalties and wow, very detailed challenge.
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
Yeah. Those little forklifts are so cool.
Yeah, they are.
All those little scale accessories he has, amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in those in that whole setup there.
$200 a piece for the forklifts.
Well, I was looking Canadian. I can't find it under. It's close to 400. It's $380 Canadian.
They're expensive.
Yeah. Axomatic says he loves loading wars.
Yeah.
He wants to be a competitor. Well, you got to bring your rig there. You drive all the way to Alberta and get your time slot in and bring your rig and try to back it up and load it up.
Man, those semis and everything are expensive.
Oh, yeah. It can get very expensive with the semis. Especially when you start putting all the gadgets into it, all the light kit. Well, they have a sound module, which has the ESC and it has a whole bunch of things, but that is $500. So
Shaker module.
Yeah.
Yeah, close to a couple grand if you get the truck and all the modules, and then the trailer's another 500. And then if you want it to have hydraulic lifts and all that, I think it's even more. Well, there's big bucks in putting one of them together.
Yeah, just like Axiomatic says, his grand hauler right now, he's got over $1,000 invested into it so far.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even the smaller ones, I was looking at them last night online. Even like the not even the king haulers or the grand haulers, even the smaller ones are still like $400 or $500 for the kit.
Yeah. Oh, when you stay in the Tamiya one, Tamiya, yeah, they get very expensive.
Looking at the TA07 Pro, John.
Are you really? It's a fun car.
I found a cheaper one, a little bit cheaper. It's the TA06.
Okay. Yeah. One generation older. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like the cantilever shocks in the front. But for on Amazon for $222, it comes with the body, and I think it comes with a motor, but not ESC, servo, all that stuff. Comes with tires too.
Okay.
But $222. I think I seen the TA7 Pro for like $192 or something like that. Was the cheapest.
Yeah, it's around $200 kit. Yeah.
Yeah, because I did email my hobby shop and ask them what they could give me a price on a TA07.
Okay. Yeah,
I want to build a nice
upgrades into it already.
I want to build a nice on-road racer, you know, because that on-road was fun. I'm hooked. I like doing it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not as hard for me to see. You know, I'm on the same level as everybody in it. It's just seemed like I had a lot more fun doing that than I did on the other tracks.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, that's probably. I seen a couple of the TA07 Pros, but they were like starting at $550. Is that the one that was like the carbon fiber, the TF?
Yeah, it'd be the R. Must be the R if it's $500.
The TFR.
TA07R.
Oh, okay.
Would be around $500, and then $1,000 for the TA07 MS.
Okay. Yeah, because I was running into a couple of those yesterday. I was looking at them like, man, why is that so much more money?
Yeah. It's like that new drifter that Tony got. There's like an extreme version of that too. That's like $1,000, $900 US.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, I was looking at there were some on-road cars that were I think made by that same company.
MSC, yeah.
An Execute 2.0 or something like that.
Yeah, RC Mart has their own brands of the fairly high-end RC race cars, like Exceed or something, or Execute.
Yeah, Execute or something. That's the one I was looking at last night because I was like, well, you know, I wonder if they're any good compared to like the TA07. You know,
I think so. In some ways, it might actually have better components. I don't know.
Aren't they like a Yokomo copy?
I have no clue. I don't
know exactly. Excuse me, I don't know exactly, but probably they are.
I just seen RC Mart put up a video on YouTube, and then I checked the link, and then I've just been looking at them from there.
Well, from Asia Tees, I got a Hercules, and it looks like the Tamiya one, and the trailers are much cheaper and all that. So that's the one I got from Hercules. For the rigs there?
Oh, for the rigs?
I'll show you guys real quick. So this is the one I actually got. So $292, and the Tamiya one is closer to $600. Like, it's crazy. So I got this and I got this. I got these two, the trailer and this. But like some trailers are expensive also, like the long flatbed here, 268. And once you start getting with the container, it gets expensive fast. $381 for this one, this container. I guess it must depend on the details on it, on the trucks and whatnot.
Are those kits too?
Yeah, those are all kits that you buy and you build them yourself. So here's the Scania R2 620. This one's $346. You're looking at about half the price of a Tamiya one.
Yeah, because those are the smaller ones I was talking about that I was looking at last night, and those things were still like $400 or $500.
Well, these are the 1/14 scale, which is exactly the same scale as the Tamiya one, because you can actually take the Tamiya parts or upgrades and actually put them on these trucks.
How much is that? It's blurring it for me. How much is that truck?
Which one?
Any of them that are. Is it a Tamiya or is it a something else?
It's Hercules. So this one is 205. This one.
Oh, that's good.
205.87.
Oh wow.
Click on it, maybe it's a bit bigger. So
where is this? Is this Asia Tees?
That's at Asia Tees, yeah.
Okay. Hey, that's nice.
They have a whole bunch. So when you go to Car Kit,
a heck of a lot better than 600. A Grand Hauler is like $620.
Yeah, do they have any that are like the Grand Hauler or the King Hauler and that Hercules? No,
they don't have that. Because if they did, I would have got one of those. But instead, I got this one, which is the 3-axle semi truck. And
that's the kit that you've had.
Yeah, that's the kit that I have. I bought it last year, like last October.
Come on, build it.
Over a year.
Build it.
Yeah, they've got the construction trailer for $449.
Oh yeah. So these are kind of cool.
Aluminum. Nice looking trailer.
All right, guys, I got a split.
Yeah, we've been on for 2 hours anyway, so we're going to be cutting this short. People here in the video chat can keep chatting to each other and go on. So let's go do a round table real quick and say bye, and happy birthday again for you, Tony. We'll say happy birthday, Tony. It's your birthday. You're turning 40. You only turned 40 once in your lifetime.
All right.
So we'll start with Ethan. Ethan, you want to say bye and happy birthday to Tony?
See you guys. Good being here again.
Cool. Thanks. John.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Happy birthday, Tony.
Stefan.
Ciao, guys, and happy birthday.
Okay, thanks for jumping in, Steph, and I'll let you know if Asia Tees is going to do a quick video on Monday. They want to talk about their truck. You could jump in.
Great.
Thanks. Steve O.D.
See you guys. Happy birthday, Tony.
And Tony, you can say bye.
See you guys. Happy birthday, me.
Thanks for joining in, guys. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to drop a thumbs up button and leave a comment in the comments below. And we'll see you next week on RC Talk at 9:30. Thank you, guys.